If you're thinking about moving to LA to become an actor, listen to this first. Hi, my name is Julia. Welcome to my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be seeing you every single day. So yeah, I'm that actor who moved to LA, and there are a lot of us here, but I wanted to share some tips for anybody who wants to do the same thing or who wants to move out here for entertainment industry in general, because it's pretty rough, you guys. Nobody told me the things that I'm gonna tell you, so maybe I might help someone get nice and comfortable. My name is Julia and I'm from Russia. I was born and raised in Russia, and I moved to the United States in 2022 for acting school. I moved to New York first, and then I transferred to LA campus. Yesterday I posted a video about my acting school experience. If you're interested, it was pretty crazy. Do not recommend. I was very miserable in New York and I wanted to move out to LA. I always knew that was my city. The first day I came here, I thought, yes, this is my home. Still, this feeling is here. I love this place. I feel like this is gonna be my home for the rest of my life, just because I don't see myself living elsewhere. I not only came here for entertainment industry, but also for the city, and I know that a lot of people hate it, but it's not me. So about the city is very specific and it has a lot of downsides. For example, homeless people, for example, dirt and crime. Also, it's almost impossible not to have a car here. So if you don't know how to drive or you don't have a car at the moment, it's gonna be very, very tough for you here, because the city is very spread out and it's really hard to navigate the city and be able to commute without a car. Pretty impossible, I would say. You can always get an Uber, but it's gonna be very, very expensive, and nobody kind of told me about that fact too. So first 4 months I lived in Hollywood, and as a person who was very new to the city, I thought, oh my god, Hollywood is the center of the universe. Hollywood is where it was meant to be. But no, you guys, Hollywood as a neighborhood is the worst place on earth. And there are a lot of homeless people, it's dirty, there's a lot of crime, there's like a lot of things that you should not experience. I would not recommend to live there. And if you are, looking for an apartment or something like that, don't go to Hollywood. Like, this is the worst place to live. But there are way better neighborhoods. For example, West Hollywood, like Beverly Hills, Silver Lake. I live in Mid-City, so like Mid-City is pretty good. So there are a lot. Hollywood is not the center of the universe. Hollywood is not somewhere you want to spend more than 15 minutes in or go out in Hollywood, because there are a lot of bars and clubs in Hollywood. But other than that, no. Another thing is the reality of the industry, I would say, especially now. I'm filming this video Sunday, 6th of April 2025, but at the moment the industry is very slow, and everybody keeps telling me that the things are gonna pick up, but it's not happening. So I'm not sure if it's gonna happen anytime soon, but who knows. When I was in acting school, I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna graduate and boom, I'm gonna get my first role. I'm gonna book something big. Because I'm so talented, obviously. But it doesn't matter, because nobody's gonna hire you until you have really good connections. And this is the hardest part, and this is the easiest part at the same time. To get connections, it's not very easy, because you need to go to specific places here. And I'm not talking about public parties, I'm talking about like private parties. But once you get connections and once you kind of know people from the industry and know people who are like building their stuff in the industry, that's when you're gonna get booked. Other than that, auditioning process and the whole like audition process is so tedious, so frustrating. You are just submitting so many self-tapes, getting nothing instead, and that's pretty much it. That's 6 months of my life. I was just submitting auditions, getting nothing. I was looking for a day job, couldn't find a day job. It was just horrible. And yeah, all the actors, they do have day jobs. It's just a fact. Like, you cannot make money with acting only, and you won't be able to make money with acting only if you're just starting out. It's easy, but for some people, it's useful to realize that fact. Also, if you're not represented, it's going to be very hard to find really good jobs and very good gigs, because we don't have the same amount of roles that our reps do have. So you better get a representation, send out emails, go on IMDb Pro and look for reps that you want to work with. Also, how fake the city is. Yeah, people told me this multiple times. LA is well known for being a fake city, but I didn't know how bad it might get, because I don't really go out that much at all. But all the times I went, oh my god, mansion parties, like kind of after parties. Ooh, I remember one time I went to the Oscars after party, to a club, and there was a VIP zone which I happened to be in. I don't know how, but there was a fake red carpet and a line to that carpet. Literally, like, no names were standing in this line to get pictures on a red carpet so they can post it on social media. And also, like, just those parties are so bad and so fake, and people are talking to you and they're like looking around looking for somebody better and just are there to show themselves. I don't know what is it, who is it for, why is it there? Like, it's just so random and so fake, and I don't go there, but it's pretty bad. Look for better connections and better, like, parties in general with people who don't do that, because that won't lead you anywhere. The last but not least, the tax in California is so high, and also the rent is very, very high compared to, I don't know, Texas, Oregon, all the other states. It's so high, and everywhere, not just in LA. The whole California is such an expensive state, so keep that in mind. And you actually need a good daytime job to pay your rent, because even renting a room is so expensive, and I would have saved so much money if I just lived somewhere else. But again, I only see myself in LA, and that, I think, were like the hot tips of moving to LA, kind of. But yeah, nobody told me this when I was coming here, so maybe if you were looking into it, you will kind of keep that in mind. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'm posting videos here every single day, so yeah, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.